And fortunately, Ms. Moss came forward. And this is a woman who's never testified, ever, for any reason. And she wanted to correct the record.
What? When are you guys getting married? Getting married soon?
There's a question. You're special.
Kate Moss's name came up as a result of one of many mistakes Amber Heard made while speaking to the jury. When she was talking about her sister being involved in the altercation between her and Johnny, she mentioned Kate Moss's name in a way that painted Johnny as an absolute monster. Let's take a brief look at Johnny's relationship with the model and what's going on between them currently. The it couple of the moment, Johnny Depp and Kate Moss, dated for several years in the 90s. Celebrity columnist George Wayne claimed to have introduced the pair at New York's Café Tabac in 1994. Johnny was in the back having dinner, and Kate walked in with Naomi Campbell and George Wayne when he grabbed her and made the introduction. The writer wrote via Instagram in 2019. "I had no idea that they would then become the it couple for seasons to come, destroying hotel rooms across the globe during their still unforgettable union." The same year they met, Depp was arrested for trashing a room at the Mark Hotel in New York City. Police reportedly found Moss and the Edward Scissorhands actor sitting amid the wreckage when they arrived at the scene. Although relatively short-lived, Depp and Moss's relationship had a lasting effect on both of them. In a 2012 interview with Vanity Fair, the British model revealed that she'd endured years and years of crying after breaking up with Johnny. While recalling good times with Johnny, Kate said, "There's nobody that's ever really been able to take care of me. Johnny did for a bit. I believed what he said. Like, if I said, 'What do you do?' he'd tell me." She added, "I really lost that gauge of having somebody I could trust. It was a nightmare." To this day, Johnny Depp also regrets breaking up with Kate Moss. While talking about Kate and his relationship with her, Johnny said, "I have never got that emotional over a woman before. I have been so stupid, because we had so much going for our relationship. I'm the one who has to take responsibility for what happened. I was difficult to get on with. I let my work get in the way and I didn't give her the attention I should have done." Johnny took full responsibility for the split up as he added, "The whole thing was crazy because I should never have got so worked up over what people had to say about my work. Sure, I should care about my movies, but when I get home, I should try to leave that stuff behind. I couldn't do that, and I was horrific to live with. Trust me, I'm a total moron sometimes." Moss's name came up during Heard's testimony in Depp's libel trial against The Sun. At the time, the Aquaman actress recounted an alleged altercation between Johnny and her sister, Whitney Enriquez. Heard back then said,
"Johnny swings at her, and I just see my little sister with her back to the staircase, and Johnny swings at her, and I don't even wait for any other, I don't hesitate, I don't wait, I just in my head instantly think of Kate Moss and the stairs, and I swung at him."
She added, "I remembered information I had heard that he pushed a former girlfriend. I believe it was Kate Moss down the stairs. I had heard this rumor from 2 people and it was fresh in my mind." The British model then appeared via live video link in front of the Fairfax, Virginia courtroom to address a reference Depp's ex-wife, Amber Heard, 36, made in previous testimony about Moss and stairs. Moss, who said that she and Depp dated from 1994 to 1998, testified that the alleged incident occurred while they were vacationing at a resort in Jamaica, and that he did not push her when she fell. Moss said under oath, "We were leaving the room and Johnny left the room before I did. There had been a rainstorm. As I left the room, I slid down the stairs and I hurt my back." She added,
"I screamed because I didn't know what had happened to me and I was in pain, and he came running back to help me.
He came running back to help me and carried me to my room and got me medical attention." Why has Kate Moss decided to testify? Does she still love Johnny? I hope and think so. One hopeless #Justice for Johnny Depp romantic posted to Twitter, "I hope after this is over, Johnny realizes Kate was the one to marry as a life partner. I hope he phones her up and asks her out on a dinner date." Johnny's smile when Kate popped up on the screen "Y'all better get back together 'cause that cute," an eagle-eyed trial viewer wrote. Fans have now been saying that the duo should definitely give it a shot because Kate Moss is too nice to be not given a shot. Depp, 58, is currently believed to be single, although Moss, 48, is in a 6-year relationship with a German aristocrat and photographer Count Nikolai von Bismarck. Moss was 20 years old when she met Depp, who was then 31. The famous duo dated each other between 1994 and 1997, before the Edward Scissorhands star broke up with the fashion icon and moved on to French actress Vanessa Paradis, the mother of his 2 children, Lily Rose and Jack. Despite the split, which Moss described in a 2012 Vanity Fair profile as a nightmare, followed by years and years of crying, she has remained staunchly supportive of her ex. Johnny was having a hard time in his life, and he was lucky to have the support of loyal people like Vanessa and Kate Moss. He was in trouble as the Aquaman actress testified of multiple instances when he allegedly slapped, choked, kicked, hit, headbutted, sexually assaulted, or threw objects at her. She also admitted to hitting him as well in retaliation, and both have said they were verbally nasty to each other. Amber Heard accused Depp of hitting Kate Moss on the basis of mere rumors. She must also know about the incident that happened back in 1994 when Depp was with Kate. Heard thought since Depp was arrested back then for being violent, maybe that could give her an edge. We are talking about September 13, 1994. Depp was arrested and charged with criminal mischief at New York's Mark Hotel for allegedly trashing his hotel room. Police said they found Depp in a state of possible intoxication and Moss uninjured. A criminal court judge dismissed the charge against Depp on the condition that he stay out of trouble for 6 months. Depp paid the Mark close to $10,000, including more than $2,000 for damages, plus the bill for the remainder of his reservation. Despite all that happened, Kate Moss still said that Johnny was the one for her. Kate was not the only ex who defended Johnny Depp. We cannot forget about Vanessa Paradis as well. While defending Johnny, Paradis wrote in the court documents, which were first reported by The Blast, "I have known Johnny Depp for more than 25 years. We've been partners for 14 years and we raised our 2 children together. Through all these years, I've known Johnny to be a kind, attentive, generous, and non-violent person and father." She added, "I am aware of the allegations which Amber Heard has publicly accused Johnny of for more than 4 years now. This is nothing like the true Johnny I have known, and from my personal experience of many years, I can say he was never violent or abusive to me." Depp and Paradis were together for 14 years from 1999 to 2012. The French singer who married Samuel Benchetrit in 2018 has 2 kids with Depp. Depp met the French model in Paris in 1998 while he was filming The Ninth Gate. While talking about how they met, Depp said, "She was wearing a dress with an exposed back, and I saw that back and that neck. And then she turned around and I saw those eyes. And boom." He added, "You have this feeling. I can't really explain what it was, but I had it when I met her. I saw her across a room and thought, what's happening to me?" Despite having 2 children together, the two never got married. Upon being asked that why he did not marry the mother of his children, Depp said, "I never found myself needing that piece of paper. Marriage is really from soul to soul, heart to heart. You don't need somebody to say, okay, you're married." He added, "If Vanessa wanted to get hitched, why not? But the thing is, I'd be so scared of ruining her last name. She's got such a good last name." Lucky for Johnny, the man has got some nice exes out there if we think about it. Fans, however, have been calling for Johnny Depp and Kate Moss to get back together ever since Kate Moss showed up in court via video camera to testify in support of Johnny. The fans seem to think that she is actually the one for Johnny. She, in fact, has always been the one for Johnny, as the two themselves regret splitting up to this day. Where do you guys stand on this? Do you think they should give it a shot? Do not hesitate to leave your valid opinion in the comment box below. And in order to stay updated, stay tuned.